जय भारत, जय वर्ल्ड. सूरज सिंह, सिविल इंजीनियर, फरीदाबाद, भारत, India. Every day, as much as possible, I talk to you guys, you people, friends, all over world, and particularly in my beautiful Bharat, Mother World and Mother Bharat, Mother India, whatever you call it. Devoted to that as human being, as citizen of this country, and citizen of world, and a member of universe. Philosophical talk, you may say. You may say extraordinary talk, or you may say excessive talk. No problem, it's all okay. Time always exists, moves, keeps on moving. Human respiration keeps on moving, breathing keeps on moving, life keeps on moving, solar system keeps on moving, and everything keeps on moving according to its invested design. Never stops. Humanity never stops. Soul never stops. Mind never stops. Body mechanism never stops working. It is only we think it stops. But never, never, never. People should keep themselves within their minds, within their limits, within their capacities. And if you access that, if you exceed that, and you are not capable to resist that access, not capable to digest that one, you will certainly either break yourself or that item, that good which you want to use. Toy is toy, and fact is fact, and life is life, and health is health, and wealth is wealth, and nature is nature. We have to see all these parameters for ourselves. We are not exclusive, we are inclusive. We are inclusive with nature, inclusive with God, and inclusive with ourselves, inclusive with land, inclusive with human beings. And most important topic is humanism. Human. Everywhere humans are available in addition to other creatures. But human has been created as a specialist creature which we are. We have to respect ourselves. Every country has politics, every country has its own systems, and we too have. We too have our written system, undeveloped, of course, being developed, that system, which is theoretical as well as empirical and as well as practical. We have both types. Empirical is being developed and practical is being developed. Theoretical exists. Theory is not easy to be altered all times, but empiricalism and practicality can be altered depending upon existing situations, depending upon circumstances, depending upon environment, and all other many issues which can be pulled into our considerations. We all are human beings, of course. And in our country, Bharat, India, we are very big quantity, very big number, and we are ruled by certain rules, certain laws, super laws, and we do that. We are ourselves ruled, we are sovereign, we rule ourselves. There's various people in this country, various political parties in this country. I'm just coming to that one. We have to evaluate ourselves rightly. People have to evaluate rightly. If some decided leader thinks that he has got everything, he has become god of this public, that leader enters in a dream of darkness, in a dream of stupid thinking, in a dream of pride and false acknowledgement of that pride. No one is in charge of all. People should think that they are servants. They claim that they are servants, but in fact they are not servants. Public is public. Public is very innocent. Public is very clever. Public is very intelligent. And public is drowsy and yawning also. This is character of public. Public has no identity. Public has no formula. Public is public. You can say what, how, and when public reacts, no one knows. Public is something undefined. Public is something physically defined. Public is something spiritually not defined. And public is public because public means you and I. We have to think our way. 140 crores people have 140 crores thinking ways, 140 crores ways how to understand this country and how to understand this world. We elect our leaders. Why? Because we need them. We all cannot move in various types of leaderships. Only 2 or 1% people are there who can lead intellectually, and you can say 2 or 3% are people who can lead politically, and there are few percentage of leader who can lead in various other professions and directions. Leadership is not single-handed. Leadership was not united. Leadership is leadership. A person who can lead himself by proaction is best leader. But those people who are led by others, like political leaders, you can say constitutional position leaders, who reach those positions by support of public, those leaders are very weak because they are supported by public. And public support is not based on intelligence, it is based on emotions or on rationalizations. Other leaders who are in professions, that is different type of leadership. That is leadership which is very different, which cannot be controlled by everyone. That leadership requires mind, knowledge, application, determination, dedication, and selfless service. But political leadership is something constitutionally defined and very different, but people do not understand that. Everybody needs food, clothes, and house, which is very common saying for many, many decades since this civilization exists. We need all this, but nobody is going to give us. Yes, sources are created, resources are created, those are used or abused. It depends on society. For that purpose, for you can say all three purposes, one is plus minus position, you can say deposition, you can say destruction, and you can say maintenance or construction, whatever it is. For that, certain guide is required, certain direction is required. Certain people are required who are so-called leaders in politics. Those leaders are lowest category leaders in comparison to all other leadership, because these leaders are not self-intellectuals. These people come to fore because of society, not because of degree of intelligence in them. And these people think that way only. They want to occupy those positions because they know they have no other alternative left. They have to stay there as profession, though it's not profession, but virtually, practically, politics has been converted as profession throughout the world, not only in our country. You can see all other countries, it exists in similar way. Maybe we are a little higher than those people because we are first democracy in world, because our democracy is not real democracy, is neo-practical democracy, it is a robocracy, it is a steelocracy, it is a crazy, actually mockery it is. We have made it mockery. Recent elections, this time I'm talking of that in brief, Haryana state and Maharashtra state. Major parties, BJP, Congress, NCP, and small parties. EVM is a management, electronic voting machine, a device, electronic device, which helps for voting system, polling system. Yes, device is acceptable, like television, like radio, like calculator, like computer. Nobody minds that. If it is device and if it is used as true device, welcome. But man is there. Who is a robber? Who is a stealer? Who is thief? That group wants to use this device his way, her way. After all, this device is not human being. This device cannot resist. This device cannot encounter. This device cannot attack on you. This is a device to be used. It's why same thing I use my computer, my calculator, how I feed some information, results comes that way. Same thing is this. Honesty doesn't exist in my country. Factually speaking, we are dishonest society on an average. I'm not saying all are dishonest, but society pass marks if you say is dishonesty and fail mark if you say honesty. We are bypassing marks, dishonest society, liar society, cheat society, corrupt society, but by other means, we are in minority, better society. I cannot change it alone. Our bloods have changed. We have become crooks, we have become looters, robbers of our own wealth. Means if I am powerful, I loot you because you are not powerful. I want to see a day when that less powerful can loot big powerful. That is democracy. Today it is mockery, mockery of democracy. Democracy definition has changed. We used to learn it is democracy means a government or a legislature or something by people, for nation. Where is that definition? Yes, formally it is. Constitution is there, laws are there, election commission is there, public are there, parties are there, system is there. System is not working professionally, system is not working integrally. It is working according to wishes and aspirations and illegal mandate of some people who are powerful. Do we need those people? Yes, we need those people if they are honest, if they are sincere, if they are faithful to country. But no, they are not. And I am speaking for all. It's not one or two or three, for all. We started with certain political parties since our democracy started. There was no need as such, but we did it because we were not very smart people, and still we are not smart people. We are smart in sense of only talking, only in talking. We do not understand democracy, and in fact, we do not understand republic also. We have become so dependent, so reliable on these political parties that we cannot think beyond that. And we have become so reliable on these devices of electronics, we do not know, in fact, what is inside. How it operates, the common man doesn't know. Only engineers know. On those are IT engineers, they know. Even I am civil engineer, I don't know. I just understand mechanism is working there, SIM card is working there, or whatever card is working there, and system is working there, and it works just to take votes and count that. That much we know, nothing more than that. Because it's not my discipline. If it is not in my discipline, I cannot comprehend it properly. How can those who are not at all related to such professional disciplines, they can do that? It's a question of consideration. It's not my claim that we should use it or we should not use it. It's nothing to worry about. I am with it if it is professionally done, if it is accurately done. There is no cheating, there is no fraud, if it is free of all these calamities of man-made manipulation, it's fine, very good. It's system, it's a gadget, we can use it. Just like we use a mobile, we use our calculator and computer. But when dishonesty comes into play, it is abused. It is really abused. It's kind of virus created by these political parties to abuse this. And I am blaming all. I'm not blaming one political party in this, because as much as situation you get, whenever you get opportunity, you can enter into every such state of mind, greedy state of mind, and you want to use that situation to your benefit. It may be this party or that party, no difference at all. Ultimate sufferer is voter, ultimate sufferer is franchise holder, not this political party, because ambition of political party is only to get votes and win election, whereas ambition of public is different. Public is now compelled either to vote this party or to vote this party, because public does not understand what is the requirement. Public is not clear about that, and that's again and again I tell you, I inform you, it's difficult to communicate to all 140 crore people what is required. Just by practice they learn, by experience they learn, not by reading books or reading topics or reading chapters of democracy. Of course, I got a chance to learn that. That is the reason I am expressing my views. I am not master of that. Of course, I am not master of that. And in fact, I am master of none. It is only relative mastery or relative doctrine that one has. And I, of course, can say relative experience I am having, relative knowledge I am having, rightly or wrongly, whatever it is, I am just transferring to you. And that's all. You may accept my opinion, you may not accept my opinion. That is your pleasure. If you wish, you expect. If you wish, you accept. If you do not wish, condemn it. No problem to me. I welcome that as well. Because your opinion, your mind, your desire. But remember, I am talking your right. I am talking about your right, about country right, about future of this country. I am not talking about political parties promotion. I am not talking about political parties prospects, because political parties are only a company, a group of people who want to use this country for their benefits. Whosoever they are, I least bother about that. To an extent, as a part of public, a member of public, I have a concern, I have a seriousness to think about that, and only that I can do, not more than that, because my capacity is restricted and limited as a part of this country, citizen of this country, and I can only disseminate my information, my knowledge to your people. If you receive that, well, and even if you don't receive it, all cannot receive. Even if one person receives, I think I have done my job. It's not my job professionally. It is not job paid job. It is just a job by conscious, because I belong to this country virtually, relatively, though I belong to this world. But by law, by passport, by mandate, by my belongingness, I belong to this country. You too belong to this country. But my opinion and your opinion not necessary to meet together. They can conflict, or they can be like this, or they can be like this, or like this. It's up to you how you take. I am a very small person. Whatever I know, I am just sharing with you. And you can share with me what you know. But it should be logical. Remember, mind it. I don't want any arbitrary answer, because arbitrary answer has no meaning. Of course, empirical can be, because empirical is based on experience and based on logic. But arbitration answer is not acceptable to me, Becky, because that indicates dictate, and dictate is not acceptable to me. And as well, yeah, I think, I'm sure you shall all learn. You will seek some logic, some reason, some explanation being that supports answer. That is why I have to say, they say in yesterday's election, this is, I'm just quoting that, states Haryana and Maharashtra went for election. Results have come. One cried, claimed, one party claimed, Bharatiya Janata Party claimed that 75 plus is a security. You can have, you can claim something, you can forecast anything. You have 90 positions here, and you claim that you will win 75. Congratulations for your winning that, but you failed. There were malpractice. There were illegal support from election commission to BJP. Every malpractice was done. People were caught. News were flashed in. Even then, you failed to score 75, because there was little gap between day of election and day of result. Actually, accounting should have been started immediately after polling was over. But election commission delivered you some extravagance, allowed you 2 days, means on 21 was polling, 22, 23, 2 days were allowed to you. For purpose of what? For purpose of management of EVM manipulation. In every country, whenever polling is done, immediately counting is started, even after ballot papers. They immediately start counting, because they are genuine people, they are genuine society. But here we ignore it, because we have some vested interest, and election commission is having that. Anyway, no problem. Skies are not falling, government is coming or going, it doesn't make big difference. 75 plus became a dream, never realized. Where you stop 40, I am not saying shaman to you. You understand what it should be. You yourself are shameful. I am not giving any credit to Congress also because Congress took this election very lightly. Had they taken this very strongly, they would have achieved 50 or more. Same thing other parties. Well, that is not my concern who wins, who doesn't win. Question is, what you thought, what BJP leadership thought, that was not thought of people. People were fed up. It's not only in Haryana. Maharashtra speaks same language. There was also malpractice, of course, not to repeat same speech here, but results are different. You can say, you can realize that you expected 250 there, 250 you expected there, and what you got? You have to evaluate yourself. People are different. Yes, you did a lot to kill their minds. You did not do it. You use Article 370 scrap. You did not use it. You used it. You fully used it. But you could not make use of it for purpose of force. You used your, what is Nile attack? Is Neelam, I think, Neelam city attack. 300 terrorists are there. You use that also, like you use in Lok Sabha elections, Balakot, you use Pulwama. People are not fools. Everybody understands. One night before, if you attack something with this drama, Chidambaram was drama, this attack was drama, this 370 was drama. You did all dramas, you did all designs, but you cannot do that. Okay. What I am saying is that we must understand there's some problem, I think. Why is a problem? In my scanning, there's some problem. Well, just hold on, please. Is there some problem here? Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Some problem in scanning of computer. Just hold on, please. Excuse me. Well, I will continue my speech because I was just watching something there. What I am stating is that elections are over. Of course, these are over. These these delivered different result for some party, and that result is not very extraordinary result. That is very common result for public. Public has done this, what public wanted. Public has passed clear message to this party that do something or you will be out. That is what public said, and public is public. You should know. Public cannot be taken for granted, and public cannot be taken for a ride which you think you are taking. Public is very intelligent if public is alive, if public is awakened. If public sleeps, it's different. Our public is very good to a sense, in a sense that it can be taken for granted when its emotions are arisen. If you arise, if you emotionalize people of Bharat, India, if you sentimentalize them, they can be swayed. But once they are not abnormal, they are in their senses. Our people cannot be taken for granted. Unfortunately, during more than 5 years rule of Modi, country has not gone in a direction that was expected to go. People had certain aspirations, people had some thoughts, some plans that we should move further economically, socially, politically, and secularly. But it has not worked by this government well. Government thought that public is on same page as their agenda is, but agenda never works. BJP can have its own agenda, RSS can have its own agenda, and Congress can have its own agenda, and other parties can have their own agenda. But public's agenda is different. It may be middle class public, it may be lower class public, it can be higher class public, it can be whatever class of public. Public has its own mandate. People are not interested in communal violence. People are not interested in public loot. People are not interested in banks robberies, banks manipulations. People are not interested in PM's image. People are not interested in wars. People are not interested in disputes. People are interested in a smooth life, a smooth economy, a smooth standards of living and movement forward. These parameters which are promised by a certain party could not be delivered to public. They got some benefit in Lok Sabha election due to some other reason. There was no reason. One reason was electronic voting machines, manipulation. Another reason was patriotism, which was spread like a disease. People had already been patriot. People have been patriot. Had people not been patriot, we would not have got liberations from British. We have been a patriotic society, and we taught other societies of world also to be patriot. And they are also following same footprints as we followed. You can go to any Middle East country, you can go to any Arab country, or you can go to wherever you want to go. You'll find same thing. Well, who taught us democracy? We ourselves taught, because we are masters of democracy. We know what democracy is, but these political parties always try to abuse this democracy. Democracy, again, I'm telling you, is not just vote. It's not just vote. It is a watch, it's surveillance, continuous surveillance on those leaders whom we have trusted in. That trust must be maintained. Congress did this right or wrong? I don't want to analyze that. It has gone. Congress did it, whatever it could do. Maybe they did 50 right, 50 good, 50 wrong, 50 right, but no problem at all. Ultimately, something was done. That is the reason they are living here. They are sitting in this country under our own rules. You cannot say they did not anything. Maybe they did 60%, 50%, whatsoever did. They developed this, they tried their best. Maybe they were corrupt. Could be. Everybody, when does something, eats something. Congress is not Satyavadi. I'm not saying they are Satyavadi, Harish Chandra clan. And BJP is completely unfit for that purpose. BJP is a group which got an opportunity based on RSS agenda, based on Hindu agenda, which I don't trust, because I'm not a religious person. I am a neutral person. I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm just referring to that. They got opportunity. Modi has been very lucky person, fortunate person, most fortunate person in this country, who got blessings of God. Despite having criminal records, he got a position which is very extraordinary position. We call honorable Prime Minister. We used to say he did not maintain that honor. He drops its value. He thought that people trust his words. Yes, people trust his words. That trust must be maintained. You promised many points, many, you can say greed when you came to power. Before that, you did so much. People trusted you. People even did not use mathematics to calculate how to do that. People had a blind interest in you, and you came to power in 2014, but now it is 2019. You have not evaluated yourself, what you did for people. First, you should have evaluated yourself, and you should have declared clearly, this is my achievement, but you did not do that. You tried to avoid that path, which is very significant part. You should have done it. When I do something, some assignment is given to you, I have to submit, this I have done. It is right or wrong, that is irrespective of that, depending upon my performance. But I have to do that. But this person, I am not calling him honorable, because I don't read him honorable now, because of his bad performance, because of his cheating performance. He has not delivered anything to my country. Of course, he's sitting in power. He's sitting in power. He always plays games, always plays games. And the person who plays games, who's called game management, is his game plan in management language called. And I don't trust game plan, because we are human beings. You have no right to play with us. It is public that put you there. You installed you there. You planted you there. It's me, I, and others. So you are not original planted person. You are not born person of a home post. You are just a person who is sent there to do work. But what did you achieve for public? You just tell me. Your bhakts may say anything, you may say anything. Facts speak for themselves. No need of any reference. To divert unless you are master. Your performance is your best diverter of issues. Your best person who can speak whatever you want to speak, and public say, ha ha ha, Modi, 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 Modi. That is your quality. Had you used this time, this power for thinking, analyzing, and bringing solutions, you would have been best person of world. You may say you are world leader. Doesn't matter to me. Why should I worry or not worry? You are a world leader or you're my leader. You have to prove yourself. You did not prove. You won Lok Sabha, you say, okay, let it go. You won. After that, people wanted something. People aspired something. Remember, even worship cannot be done if your stomach is hungry. Remember, is food is required, clothes are required, residence is required to live in this world. We are not animals, only need food. You have to think this way. Every action, whatever you took, has gone negative. You looted people's money and granted it to your friends. You blame Congress did this. Okay, Congress did this. But who was power after that? You have power after that. What action you present them? Only drama, 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 stage, drama, story, plot, this and that and this and that. Nothing else. I am not criticizing you, Modi. Remember, I am not criticizing you. I don't need to criticize you because you are already criticized. People know you facts. Only 10% or 15% people who are your devotees, I least bother about them. For me, they are like animals. No mind with them. On them, this is blank, empty there. But I am not empty, and 85% people are not empty, believe me. They think, after all, they have to live. They have to eat, they have to drink, they have to stay, they have to get progress in life. You do nothing for them. You do all sectors in country. It's not only economics. You can take economics, you can take education, you can take science, you can take engineering, you can take art, you can take commerce. You take whatever sector in your regime, during your regime, where it is to as tracked back, backtracked or fortracked or just stationary, you have to see yourself. You have decided something you're on your own. There's a shortage of money. I sell property and replenish the shortage. Is that solution? Is that a proficient solution? We have to understand this way. Public gives its opinion through elections or something. That is also temporary. Maharashtra, you have come back, it doesn't mean that you have won. Winning or losing is something else. Question is, what is background? How it is, what message is coming? Message comes from people from Maharashtra and from Haryana that there is problem which has been existing and you are not capable to handle that. You raise voice of 370 article, your voice has gone unheard because that has nothing to do with these states, and that article you just played with without knowing what that was. And that article has forced this country to encounter a war which is just coming maybe next month or other months. You have brought this country to a crossroad where war, physical war, hard pursuit is coming in, and we are to respond to that. It's because of you only. Notebandi you did, what's called Notebandi or demonetization of currency you did. That brought nothing to us. Amalgamation of banks you did, that brought nothing to us. Banks have been looted, NPA has risen, economy is down, and you are happy that they say ease of business is higher. A common man can say when there is no unemployment, people are falling, companies are closing, factories are closing, economy is dying, and you are talking of ease of business. Business of what? Business of animals? Business of politics? Business of your position? What business is there? We are not fools. We are not fools. Time is moving fast, and your test is also moving fast. Still, there is time. Think for people. Don't think for Ambani, Adani. Think for a nation. Don't think for BJP and RSS. Think for people like me. Don't think. Don't stay blind. Think for Kashmir people whom you have killed. Think for JNK whom you have suppressed and oppressed, and still you are doing that. They are not slaves. You are forcing them to sign slavery documents. This is not right way. Best time you to alter your path. Completely leave them. Withdraw your army from there. Let them enjoy their life. Way they wish. Not your wish. Your wish cannot be imposed on them because they are human beings. They are not dogs. They shall live only their way, not your way. You may conduct elections there just for your happiness, your pleasure. But it's not pleasure. People know this is joke of century. Elections in Jammu and Kashmir, which is not free. There is no movement. There are no people to talk to each other. And you are saying I'm conducting elections there? A joke. Political joke. Democratic joke. You have suppressed human rights there with great height, with great stress, and you are not feeling any shame. Shame unto our people, shame unto all public, a whole public. I am also a part to be shamed. 135 crore people are happy, enjoying, dancing, killing people and dancing. Shame unto humanity. What kind of human being? We have become Israel, cruel butchers. Hitler did same thing. Hitler did something against them and they have become junior Hitler. Hitler beat them, incinerated them, and they have got that habit to kill others. Same thing we are doing. 13,000 children we took from Kashmir and held them. Is it right? Yesterday I had some news that people on 5th of August were brought under force to build army units. And Colonel says this is false. All people are false, only you are true. What people, what have happened to us? Just by change of regime this happened. BJP's manifesto is this. RSS agenda is this. To kill humanity, not to respect humanity, not to respect souls. This is RSS and this is BJP. Then hell with RSS and hell with BJP. They should be condemned and thrown out of this country if that is like that. You did nothing during freedom fight. No, you did nothing at all. There's no contribution on your behalf. Either BJP was not available at that time. It was not even born. And RSS is saying you did nothing. You are giving Bharat Ratna to a criminal person, to a person who submitted apologies 9 times to British government, to British regime, that release me, I'll support you, I will not go against your regime, I'll touch your feet, I'll be slave to you. That person here in Bharat Ratna. You're insulting my Bharat Ratna. Highest award, civilian award of this country, you're insulting that. Do you not feel any degree of shame? Hell with Congress who support that also. Bloody Congress. You don't understand what is happening. You did not even have an interest in these elections. And despite that, people supported you. People gave you 100 around seats in Maharashtra along with NCP. And same thing got in Haryana without any contribution of your, but because people have no alternative. They know if not BJP, Congress or some other regional party. Well, I'm not interested in such elections. I'm just referring for consideration of my talk. Country is not one man show. Country has to move. If you do not move, somebody else will move. You can abuse machines, EVMs. You can win elections. You can purchase MLAs, which you are going to do, we know. You will do that. Because you are not honest party, you are not honest leader, you are waste in this country. You are completely waste and you are making other waste. Lakhs of engineers are getting educated every year. Lakhs and lakhs. Did you ever analyze? Are they getting jobs? And if they are not getting jobs, why they are not getting jobs? If they are not getting jobs and they are not well trained, then what action you have taken? You will simply say Congress is responsible for that. Why Congress is responsible now? It's more than 5 years. Okay, I agree that you have been only for 5 years. Did you start taking solution? Did you start entering what solution should be there? Did you start some thinking there? No, you are interested only in privatization. Is privatization answer? You tell me. If it is answer, prove how it is answer, how it can solve problems. Can you do that? You shall not do that because your mind is not working. You are not moving a way you should move. You are a leader, of course, you are a political leader, but political leader doesn't mean don't have mind. There are so many economists in this country, so many experts in this country. You don't have any capacity even to talk to them. You cannot know how to improve economy. You don't know that. If you don't know that, employ some teacher, employ some consultant, and seek advice and do that. But you will not do that because you have to do only your way. We have given you 60 ministers. We are spending money on all of them. All expenses we are making on them for what? Just because you have to work only. And what is their status? What for they are there? What they are working? Why they are not thinking? Why they are not planning? Is it not a question? We are spending money for what? For those 60 ministers, just to sit and sleep, and you are only one minister for all ministers. No, we don't accept this. Always you are seen off as foreign minister, not as prime minister. Why? What your foreign minister is doing? Why don't you depute him? Why you go yourself only? Because you want to enjoy, you want to show the world. See, I am only leader in this world. Showpiece is no value. Showpiece is no value. Work is value. Orientation of result is value. Deliver something. People will not remember your face, they will remember your results. Today you are in power and that's the result, people are respecting you. Tomorrow you are not in power, they will not even look at you. Mind it. You are not Manmohan Singh, who even after losing power is well respected. You are not Indira Gandhi. Today Manmohan Singh is more regarded than you. Remember, you may say anything. You may say he was a chamcha of Sonia Gandhi. You may say he was a silent person. You may say he was Mon Modi. Whatever you say, he was Mon. But he is regarded more than you. People listen to you with a joke. People listen to you just to have entertainment. But people listen to him with seriousness. You see his conferences. He has a capacity to answer. He has a capacity to take questions. People want to raise questions to Dr. Manmohan Singh, but people do not want to talk to you about this because you are first of all not capable to answer. You are not even capable to take questions. But that old man takes questions. Even though he's very old, he cannot respond answers very well. Even then he can take. He's taking questions and responding to public, and people are impressed. Yet they're impressed more than they were not impressed when he was prime minister. Because you just spread rumor that time, oh, he is Sonia Gandhi's puppet and all this and all that. But now people realize that you are a just joker and he is a professional. And still you are a joker, he is a professional. He advised you, you did not receive that. You did not consult him. You could consult in public interest, in national interest. What's the problem? After all, he is for this country. He advised many other countries. They accepted his advice. Why don't you accept his advice? No work of yours is competent. Whatever you did so far, there is no consistency and competency on those activities. You take anything into your check and see where you are past. Except for one thing, that you talk a lot, you be fool a lot, and people listen to you and people trust you. But later they mistrust you. It's a clear thing now. Talking, he is a talker, nothing else. He only talks as nothing. There's a reverse theory. You only talk, do not work. Manmohan Singh works, never talks. This is a difference because he is a professional. He is a scholar. You are not a professional. You are not a professional. And that is the reason you don't respect professionals. Only professionals can respect professionals because you have pride for nothing, and that is why you don't respect educated people. You did nothing for rise of education, progress of education, higher education. You did nothing better than you Kejriwal. At least it's something somewhere. I'm not saying that he did everything, but he did something somewhere. Tell me your achievement, single achievement. Accept communalism promotion, division of people, Hindu-Muslim division, Hindu-Sikh division, this division and that division. Why are you doing that? Is your target that Muslims in this country are citizens of this country? You do whatever you want to do, you cannot throw them out. You cannot force them. Even if you force them, you will be forced out. This is Bharat. This is not any small country like Bangladesh. The Indira Gandhi could break East Pakistan into Bangladesh. It's not that. She did something. You cannot even, you can say, copy her. 370, 370, 370. You just befool people instantly and they enjoy. They know and you know that nobody is going to check documents. Nobody is going to understand what's written in documents because be a society that could not even read its constitution for 70 years, even its youth, its old people, its senior and common could not even go to see what constitution book is. How we will go to 370 and JNK constitution and other documents and instrument legislations? Even people today do not know about what bloody 370 is. But you brainwash them completely. You brainwash their eyes. You just put a curtain there. This is I have done my achievement. I change temporary to permanent destruction. How long can you befool people like this? Can you claim that you delivered something to public? Can you claim that? You did nothing, in fact, but really I sympathize with you because you could do something. You failed to do that. 5 years period is not so small also. At least you should have some blueprint in your hand, a roadmap in your hand, how you want to move 50 years. Your claim is for 50 years rule on this country, but you are not a program of 1 year. Which program? Give me that program. You are saying smart cities. I have seen your smart. I am living in Faridabad. It is a smart city on list, but I know what a smart city is working with. Go and see. I challenge. Go and see what status it is having. There is no quality work going on. There is no efficient work going on. There is no administration. I have seen those officers who were very well working during Congress design, they are not even caring for public. Why? You go to see anything here, everything is over smart, not smart. Why? They are this department of Faridabad Smart City. This one department, and I used to walk generally on roads for 1 hour a day, say 1.5 hours a day, and just to see what's happening. I'm just giving an example. I was just walking for many months and saw some box type drain RCC construction has started for rainwater disposal. They call it nala in their language. It's base slab, then vertical walls 10 centimeter thick, and then slab on that. I have noted. I'm giving two examples. One is this one, another road pavement, street pavement. I'm an engineer. It is not a question of being an engineer itself. This is common sense. If you're excavating something for drain purpose, is a trench. You excavate that. Shall you start working immediately, or you will not compact that one? No compaction is required for disturbed ground, disturbed formation level. No one is there to look after that. No engineer, no supervisor, just workers are doing themselves. I'm not talking about alignment, I'm not talking about something else. You just start working on soft soil, and that soil is clay. Remember, it's not even sand or rock, it's simply clay. And you know how clay is just chickeny mitti. You start blinding on that. Blinding, I mean to say concrete on that, and you start working off RCC elements. Your first of all line is not alignment. Steel is very bad, rusted steel you are using. Nobody is caring for that. Nobody cares for that. And you concrete work on that. Nobody bothers about plumb. Nobody bothers of joints. Nobody bothers of a thing. And then you just cast on that. This type work is going on. No one to see whether this work is right qualitatively or it is not right qualitatively. There is no one to see after that. No one is concerned about curing. No one is concerned about anything. Just they are going to work. They are just going to work. L&T's company in Faridabad, just working for sake of working and nothing else. I am really very upset with this. And I saw electric pole installation long back there, say 1 year back. Just excavate and do it. And there's no need of compaction of anything. No need to see whether electric poles are in plumb or not. No need to see whether foundation the cost is right or not. No one is to see anything there. It is professional I'm talking. I'm not talking in politics. This is what I'm expert for. And I'm surprised they are not saving anything, they're just wasting money. After a few days when rain is there, it is raining, the pole goes sides. Because there is sinking. Foundation sinks, your soil was not compacted. What's use then? Why there is no engineering construction? Which way should go? Why there is no field design? Why there is no proper work? Just work for work. And road pavement, street pavement, do something. Don't excavate anything. Just remove a small layer of bitumen or something and put a layer. Raise level. Then all houses have to raise their entry levels. No checking of anything. Polythene is no compaction first of all. Okay, you may say we use JVC for that. JVC compact that. Okay, to some extent we agree. I'm not arguing about that. No polythene, proper layment, nothing, no steel there, only concrete. Nobody caring. It's coming and they are pouring. No oil finishes, nothing. What I'm saying is, at least if you cannot comply with 100%, comply with 80%, 90%. So it's a question of money. And once payment is late, you see after 2 months somebody comes. Oh, we had to lay electric cable here. We had to lay receiver line here. We had to lay this line here. Excavate. Break. They're breaking concrete then. They bring rock hammer, rock breaker, and they're breaking them, excavating them, and laying their services. And again closing that in patches. And then coming after 2 months, someone else. Oh, this I was that. Again breaking that. What's going on? It is hard-earned money, public money. You are burning it. You are wasting material. You are wasting money. You are wasting time. You are causing inconvenience to public, and you are saying that it is a smart city. A smart city means unsmart work. A smart city means no method. There is no method statement written by an engineer. There is no method how to coordinate with other authorities. What for this department is there? Why you waste money on this smart city department? This is just an example. An example should be there. I am not a foolish person. I am a qualified educated person. And I am raising this question to all. If it is happening here, it is happening everywhere in the whole country. Why is it happening? Does Prime Minister have no thinking power? Does that state chief minister has no thinking power? He has no thinking power. Why? They don't think so. Engineering professors are there in government. Executive engineer, superintendent engineer, and chief engineer. What hell they are doing? What bloody hell they are doing? I have not seen anyone on site any time. Not even one. Neither from contractors, nor from government, nor from consultant. Just move, 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 move. No safety management, no construction management, no quality management. Smart city is moving. Can you call it a criticism? If you call it a criticism, yes, I'm criticizing. It's my right to criticize because I cannot see money go waste being stingy. I cannot see material go waste after. It's a natural history. It's a natural wealth. Water is lying there. Nobody cares. It dries out. Then put water on that and remix it. This is happening. Bricks are coming. Nobody knows the strength. Nobody knows the strength. Just use it. This is new India, new Bharat. It's not taunt. It's not at all taunt. It's consideration. Listen, it is not 1947. It is not 1957. It is not 1967. It is 2019. In those days, no engineers were available. Now engineers are available. And I am warning engineers also. Conduct properly. I have seen too much photos on Facebook. Rubbish work, rubbish quality. They are posting, I am thankful, but I am finding errors there, quality errors. They are not checking. They are not examining properly. They are demonstrating foolishness of engineering. Better not to post such photos. Think before doing job. Engineering is that not easy. It's not that easy as you are thinking. To become an engineer is not just a degree or diploma. You need mind, you need common sense, and you need experience. You need contemplation, you need thoughts. Then you can become an engineer. No professor can make you engineer, remember. No professor can you make engineer. It is you only who can make you engineer. Practical works are not published. Practice is not given in books. Books are only bending moment, shear force and deflection, moment distribution, finite elements, all that. Construction mechanism, which is old one, it's not telling you everything. English one, physics one, Flemish one, this one, that one. Childish only. But in the field, now artisans are not also very good. Remember, in my time, they were very good masons, very good carpenters, very good workers. Now they have gone. And then at one time, they were very good excavation people. Now they are not available because of JVC. So what? You have to understand first. Don't be just slaves of codes. Think to make codes better. Think to how to do best job. Write statements yourself, what I can do for this. Think for activity. Think for methods. Find best method. Work can be done in 10 ways. Find best ways. Don't ask every time others, what should I do? You do first yourself and learn from that mistake, because learning from mistake is real engineering. It's not professional engineering that you can claim I do right everything. You are a learner. First learn. Understand what is best, what is not best. Use your theory for that. Use what your professor taught for something, if he really taught you. Otherwise, you may have a certificate of engineering, no problem. You may be diploma, degree, ME, PhD, professional, whatever you are. But what can you do is more important. It's not that you have certification. Engineer means who does it, who delivers it, that is engineer, not a certificate. I keep your, I am this and I am this and that's all. Oh, no need of that. Same thing is political engineering. Political person should consider himself engineer and deliver what is required. But that political person is not available these days. Social engineering people are not available these days. In fact, everything is engineering. Wherever you can deliver something, that is engineering. You can deliver good system. You can deliver good law. Law is also like you can say science. Because composition of law is not easy. It depends upon your requirement, your solution, your delivery to people, and what is problem, where it is exists, how it's existing. It also says that you have to solve that. But we are not considering that. Law is made by whom? By those people who are sitting in parliament or in state assemblies. They themselves don't understand problem. Just for their own interest, they have to provide some benefit to that society. So make this law for that. That is foundation stone of our system. And if it is democracy, it's not democracy actually. Democracy should solve problems. Democracy should procure honesty because it's related to people. Democracy should improve systems. But it's not working at all. We have just restricted to election. Only election. Election is just one part of democracy. It's not complete democracy. Election only says, I respect you, I don't respect you. I affect you, I don't affect you. Not more than that. BJP is one, BJP wins or Congress wins, it doesn't make a difference. Ultimately, it's people. They have their demands. They want that fulfilled. Why more than half people are not voting now? This is the reason. There's no use. You go and vote, come back, go and vote, come back, go and vote, come back. We are not living for the purpose of voting. We are living for the purpose of nation. We are living for the purpose of solutions. Our problem, they are able to solve it. They are not able to solve it. They are able to create and complicate that. If they are there to complicate them, why do we need them? We don't need them. Then why should we vote? We should not vote. That's what I say. My vote doesn't mean a paperwork or electronic work. It means my acceptance of what you want to say. That's what I say. My consent to that. And I want to keep a watch on that. I shall keep a watch. After all, it's my responsibility. It's my money. It's my time. It's my country. It's my future. That democracy shall give me. Democracy is not giving that. Democracy has been utter failure so far because minds are not procured in democracy. Only emotions are procured. Emotions are abused and utilized for purpose of winning elections. And if you say that is democracy, no, that is not democracy. That is not democracy. People have different criteria to vote and they vote accordingly. Somebody has caste criteria, somebody has religious criteria, somebody has money criteria, somebody has a grid criteria, somebody says, I'll get house if I vote. If such type of criteria exists for democracy, then believe me, this is not democracy. People do not think for nation. People do not think for a state. People think for themselves. And that's the problem. If I think for nation, my only statement is to everyone, please think for nation. Think for your country. Do not think for any leader, whosoever that be. And when you stop thinking for leader, you will elect your correct representative, genuine representative. Representatives are not real these days. I just watching one video yesterday. It was that not video actually, it was audio. A conversation was going on between BJP person and some other person of BJP. They're talking about how people are elected, how people are given tickets. So one message came, one information came that it is as a 6 to 7 crores rupees that are paid to BJP for purpose of getting ticket. I said you correctly, I told you correctly. 6 to 7 crores of rupees are paid to buy one ticket for MLA. Have you received this, what I said? This is a fact. And if it is the case for MLA, just think about MP. MP, this is much more higher, much more powerful, much more honorable. What money that person has to pay? Probably double than this, or 3 times than this, or 4 times than this. If that person who pays this much, you think that person shall represent you genuinely? If you think yes, your ear is bhusa, cow dung, or you say that one is here, if you think that way. If I spend money, that conversation told that in 5 years that MLA shall handle with 25 crores rupees, because 5 crores grants come for that constituency. So out of these 25 crores, he can earn money. This was this in conversation. They were conversing with each other. Just you imagine yourself. If that is the thought behind your plan, shall country go forward? Now, what's the meaning of my vote if that person has already paid 6 crores, 7 crores to a party, you got ticket from that party and came to contest election? What's the meaning to vote that person? It can be BJP person, it can be Congress person, it can be some other party person. Is there any meaning left to vote that person? You just think on this. That person has become a businessman. That person is spent rupees 6 to 7 crore or 20 to 25 crore in MP election. You think that person is going to serve you? If you think he is going to serve you, there can be no different fool than you are. You are best fool in that case. A person, first of all, why should that person spend this money? Question arises. What is the interest behind that? His money, hard-earned money, he shall give that political parties? Never, never ever. Only a robber can do that. Only a person with bad mind can do that. You must have that black money first, only then you can give. And if you have white money, this means it's more than that you are given, because tax money is tax money. And if you get that money, you give that money to that party, and you are coming to be elected as a representative, your destination will not be to serve people of that constituency, something else. You cannot do that. Impossible. After all, you invested, you're a businessman, you're a political businessman. You will gain 3-4 times in 5 years, and that is real businessman. So for you, for that person, public is a commodity. Public is just to get votes from public and not more than that. Of course, when you have 25 crores, you will spend 2-3 crores for public works and say, see, I have done this, I have done this. This rubbish garbage must be taken out from our politics. All parties are same. Some is higher, some is lower. But people are same, remember. People are different. Gradually they are moving to a different way. Unfortunately, they are not able to reach a status where a common man come out to politics. And until a common educated man, a common professional man erupts out and enters into a system of politics, this country cannot do good for itself. We never take interest in our nation. We take interest only in our personal affairs, in our family affairs. We never think of nation. We only say, what can I do? Let government take care, let Modi take care, let Congress take care, let that care and that care. They know it very well. They know too well. So they do like that. They don't worry for you. Why should they worry for you? Who are you? Nothing. Because they require you only for 2 hours in 5 years, not more than that. And for that they can manage. For using you for 2 hours, they can just for half a minute. That's fine. You are happy. Oh, this man came to me and shook my hands or shake hand with you. Okay, I'll vote this man. If that is only your demand, that person can fulfill. And now they are not even doing that. Not even doing that. Sorry. Cold. Time has changed too much. Your candidate does not come to you to ask for vote, to request for vote. Your candidate does not even send a piece of paper giving his details, his CV, his ambitions for nation, nothing. What is his qualification? What is background? What is he? No information is transmitted to you. And you are going to vote even then. What a good relation. See, what a beautiful public relation. You got no information from reliable source or from that person that what person is, what he can do for you, and you are going to elect that person your representative. This is not right, but for you it is right. And then you claim you have done your job. I have voted, I have done my job. First of all, you have not voted because you do not know to whom you have voted. You do not know that person. You just see party and you voted, or you just saw face of its CM or PM and you voted. This vote is not genuine vote. This vote is not telling what you have done. They would say after winning, people love us and they honored us. They accepted ourselves and we are their comment. Right? They are right. But you are not right. Because your vote, you did not know where it had gone. To whom you voted, you do not know. For what you voted, you do not know. So what is meaning of vote? My question to you is that, are you born only for purpose of voting in this country? That every 5 years you vote and that's leave it? Means you are slave of vote, you are slave of democracy. There's no option, you have no choice, you have no chart what I need from someone, and you just vote for sake of vote. Oh no, this is my duty, I have to vote. Concern for nothing. This guy whom you vote, he doesn't know you and you don't know him. Then you vote. I say this is definition of highest degree of foolishness. This is foolishness. Yes, if you know that person, that this person is capable, this person can do, you know him personally or through some source, that's fine. But keeping eyes closed, keeping mind closed, I do something and claim, oh, I voted, you won. He of course won. He didn't won for your service. He won for earning money. He won for making his future, not your future. And next 5 years you will have same consequences, same sequence of repetition. And again you vote. Constitution has given us this power, but we are not using this power to our use. We are just abusing this power. Constitution asked you, Constitution required you elect your representative. Representative. But you are not electing a representative. You are electing some imaginable person, a person you don't know, a person you never met. You don't know what is the mind, why he thinks for yourself, why he thinks for others. You're just going to vote that person. What is other definition then? You have to think on all this after all. It doesn't mean you're educated or not. It doesn't mean that you're very highly professional or not. It doesn't require that. You have to take into consideration all these points. Well, I will not explain more than this because you have to read Constitution yourself. You have to read where you are, who you are, why you are. You have to understand democracy. You have to understand republic. You have to understand socialism, socialism. Our government is not serious about these things. Not at all, not at all, not at all. Head count is more important than value. They count heads. Oh, 545 MPs sitting here. My MPs are 350. I shall get this bill passed. That is only consideration. Head count. You may think better than many others, but heads are one. You will bring on one head, not value at all. So when head count is there, these political people have abuse of that. Electoral reform is required, but nobody will do that. Nobody will. We are here in this country for living only, not for advancing, not for modernizing. Yes, we can copy others, but copying is no solution. You have to think first. Copying also requires think first. You have to even recompose that copying text which is there, just to take into your own line. Otherwise, you will. I saw some drawing in Doha. Where was just an example. There was a drawing. It's not, of course, very small project, but I saw one time says there's a swimming pool here. Nothing drawing in specification. There was below quantity. I was surprised. There's no swimming pool here. How it is given here? I asked. I know this around. I asked government. Where is swimming pool? Confirm. They said, no, no, there's no swimming pool. Why is there? The answer was, one will answer, cut and paste. So we are saying cut and paste. I don't know what would happen if British had left this country. Had they been here, till now, what would happen to us? We would have been a British resign. Because we are used to this type of slavery, this type of suppression, operation, and everything. We are well suited to this type of environment. And these political people, they understand well. Congress leaders understand this very well, and now BJP has learned it too well. And both claim that they are only people to help this country. And I claim that none of them is having competency, capability, power to help this country. Country's power are its people, not these leaders. These people must think. So many problems are erupting in this country. So many problems, of course. We are sitting on threshold where war is coming in. There's some information from YouTube that Pakistan is ready to initiate a war because Kashmir problem has not been given due weight by whole world and by ourselves. This is Pakistan's thinking. They think this way and they want to liberate Kashmir. This is their thought, this is their plan. But we are only busy in our way. We have not stopped suppressing those people. We are just continuously violating their human rights and we are shameless. We should have given them liberty to stay freely, how they are staying, but we have put unrequired army there, undesired army there. There's no need of that, but we put them. Well, we have to think for people. Again, I'm saying to Prime Minister, to all, think for people, don't think for your party, don't fear elections all time. Election is a part of democracy, but welfare of people, upliftment of people, service to people is always more important, more significant than political elections. These elections is just a formality. Every 5 years we have to do something. Some may go, some may remain. It's not permanent answer. Today BJP is down, tomorrow Congress will be down. It happens. This is not final destination. Destination is people. Destination is service to people. Destiny is what you promise them to do or try to do. If you cannot do successfully, at least people will say you tried, but you are not even trying that. And there lies the problem. We have to understand that. Our country is very big one. We cannot take it for granted. We are in no position to face a war, and war is walking to us. It is walking to us, started walking to us. People are not clear about this, but it is coming. People have over faith, over confidence in government. But remember, war is war. It's none of our friend. It's always our enemy. We should avoid war, and war is certainly coming. Within, I think, a few weeks it is coming. You cannot avoid that. And they are busy in elections. They are busy in government formation. They are not busy in thinking to solve problems. And this is weakness of this government. This government thinks that public is with them. Yes, public is with them, of course, but nation is also with them. It is a question. For last 81 days, there has been a problem in Kashmir. They are not serious to solve that. There is not serious to solve that. All world big powers talking of this. They talk of human rights. They talk of suppression of rights of people. They talk of medical facilities not available. They talk of communication not available. All these voices have started coming up from generally all nations, you can say. It was raised in UNO as well. But we have not taken it too seriously. We just start blaming it is internal, and it is internal. Of course, it is internal, but internal doesn't mean it's not external. Why should public of other countries start calling you, take this care or do this or do that? This means we are failed somewhere. Somewhere we have done wrong. Handle those people correctly. But you are making them slaves. You are getting them sign slavery bonds that you will not speak for 1 year. You will not take voice for 1 year. You will not say the Kashmir about anything. You will not talk 370. You will not talk about this in public meetings. Is it not slavery? Who are we to do this all? Who are we? You should not offer any of this. I have to talk about that. This is my right. You solve problem. This is your duty. Just to you are not able to solve this problem. You are talking about this. You cannot solve this problem because you are not having capacity. Simple. Economy Economy is very big issue, and particularly speaking, factually speaking, this loss of reputation of BJP in this recent election of Haryana and Maharashtra has been due to this. This is a major factor. Major factor. 370 was not a major factor. NRC was not a major factor. This was a state election, and different requirements were there. First requirement is people don't have job, then people have no trust in banks, and people need economical solution. People need control of everything, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, and result is there. Despite abusing EVMs, they could not make something. Everybody knows they used the EVM. Everybody knows these are abused. Election Commission was free with them. Election Commission did not close eyes, just enjoyed everything and got this. But this is not solution, I'm telling you, it's not solution. Solution lies in gradual progress of nation. It lies in more employment. It lies in whatever factories have been down should be upgraded and do better for this nation. It's not that easy as we are thinking. After all, it's our nation. It's not a foreign country for us. Whatever issues I have written, there are many issues. We are just wasting time. We are just wasting time in government. Prime Minister should use his opportunity to find solutions to all these problems. But no, They are more interested in making government only. Just by hook or crook, they will make government. Indeed, they will make government. But just making government is not sufficient. Government has to work also. Government has to find solutions to problem. That's the purpose of government. But no, they are not doing that. So far, it's a failure. We are not seeing that. You may call Modi Modi 1000 times, cannot differentiate, cannot make what's required. You may call Modi 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 or someone else. Same thing happens. Country is first, and we have to think for country. If you cannot think for country, you cannot think for ourselves. Every day I talk like this. Why don't you understand that we have to amend our ways in every field, not only in political field? We are down in every field. Again, we are down in first field of any country, and that field is called engineering. Every country should be first to consider engineering. It is not that it's for engineers, it's for society, it's for city. If you see originally how deserts were changed to cities, it's because by engineering. Engineering works means life moves. If engineer sleeps, life sleeps. Forest can be converted to a city, city can be converted to a state can be converted to a nation can be converted to a continent. Only by power of engineering, knowledge of engineering, which we have downgraded. We have not got much interest in those students who aspire to be engineers. And engineers' aspiration is gone, means everything is gone. You can go to see for Facebook many postings about this. Only decorations, questions, answers. Nobody tells you what's right or wrong. Somebody misleads us, somebody doesn't mislead us. But everybody cannot mislead everybody. Medical profession, you can see. In engineering, I told you, we are down and down and down. Because we are not worried about systems. We are just worried about shortcuts for everything. We are not worried about facts. And medical is generally a shop now. In general, without if you leave government or doctors, government employed doctors, those doctors from outside who are working for public, they are just, you can say, money earners. They are only shops, maybe private shop or maybe a company or whatever is this. They are like that. And if you go to other fusions, I can say economy, you can say economy, upliftment is down. There's no upliftment. Without economical upliftment, we cannot move further because economy is money, economy is time, economy takes you up, economy takes you down. Should we not consider all these issues? Why we should stick to just one? Why are we not concerned about war? How many people are talking about war? Tell me. War is coming, but we are not realizing. If Kashmir is not resolved immediately, war is coming to us. I can see that. You can't see. You want to see war to happen. I don't want to see that because war is never a solution. We are just inviting war for their reasons, not for social reasons. Why you are doing that? We should not do this. War shall not help me, and it shall not help others. It shall help only those who are in all this. We are not actually, you can say, movable people. We are silent, sleeping, and people sleep without food. That type of people. If we don't amend now, we can never amend. It's very critical time because everywhere there is crisis. Everywhere. You go to banks, there is crisis. You go to government departments, there is crisis. Nobody is serious. Nobody is thinking for coming times. Nobody is thinking of how to continually keep this generation at same level as we are. There's no one to think as such. Those who have money, they can They can, you can say, engage teachers for tuitions of their kids, and they don't have money, they cannot do that. And without repetition of activities, you cannot learn something. That is another point of view. Well, my talk is very general. I just started about this election and just to think on that, what happened and what could not happen. But a more important thing is that we have to think of Jammu and Kashmir very immediately. Now we have to think that. And we have to force government to do what they wanted to do, not that one, something else. We do positive. We should go and see how this were living there, how they are working, how they are eating, how they are sleeping. Nobody knows, and we are not serious about that. And this is not digestible to me. Once we say we claim that it's ours, and suppose it is yours, which is not clear by now, it's ours. What is what is meaning of that we are not doing anything? Our Kashmir is not our part, us and Assam not our part. We want only to get for us. You just think if war breaks between our country and Pakistan, shall 370 abrogation help that? You think so? If you think that way, you are a thingless person, complete thingless person. And there are so many points happening every day. Rumors are passing. I don't bother whose government is there in Haryana, Punjab. That's not a question. Question is that how people should, you can say, accept that. On televisions, everywhere debate is going on about elections. I discovered about that. There's no question of debate. We know what facts are. बहुत कुछ समझना होगा हमको आगे जाने के लिए, भारत देश को संभालने के लिए। हम संभाल नहीं पा रहे हैं आज की तारीख में। सच बात तो यही है। बस हम बोलते हैं, बोलते जाते हैं, करते कुछ नहीं, और जो करते जाते हैं बोलते कुछ नहीं। लेकिन आज जो हालात हमारे सामने आ गए देश के, भारत के, बहुत गंदे हालात हैं। जो जो संविधान जिन जिन सर पैर पे बनाया गया, वो सब बातें जा रही हैं। संविधान को ठोकर मारा जा रहा है, आए अधिकारों को ठोकर मारा जा रहा है, हमारी हमारे सिस्टम को ठोकर मारी जा रही है। कुछ लोग सब कुछ अपने हाथ में करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन वो क्या संभव है? कभी संभव नहीं होगा। दुनिया में चुप रहना भी एक बेवकूफ़ी होता है, चाहे आप अपने समाज में रहें या किसी और समाज में रहें। जब आप चुप रहेंगे, आपकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है। जब तक आप बोलेंगे नहीं, आपका कोई मतलब नहीं है, आपको कोई सुनेगा नहीं। आप लिख के भी देंगे तो पढ़ेगा कोई नहीं, क्योंकि आजकल पढ़ने के लिए भी इतनी नॉलेज नहीं है। कहने की बात है सब, लेकिन जब बात सामने आती है कोई भी नॉलेज नहीं होता है। ये सोचना चाहिए, हमें ये सोचना चाहिए, क्या हम राजनीतिक बंदी हैं? क्या हमारे बैंकों से पैसे छीन लिए जाने चाहिए? हमारी कमाई के सरकार ने इनडायरेक्टली छीन ले हमसे? क्या हमें ये सोचना चाहिए? क्या हमें इतने डप्पू बन जाना चाहिए कि हर बात से डर जाना चाहिए? अरे हम ऐसा नहीं करते, हम ऐसी बात नहीं करते, हमें पकड़ा जाएगा। इतने सी बात से हम डर जाएं कि हमें पकड़ा जाएगा, तो पर फिर क्या होगा? हर बात में हम डरेंगे, हम खोएंगे, होते रहेंगे और खो रहे हैं। आप लोगों को अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, बहुत कुछ मत लगे, लेकिन सच्चाई तो सच्चाई ही होती है। सच्चाई होना बहुत जरूरी होता है। 1947 की बात कुछ और थी। उस टाइम एक जोश था, आग थी अंदर लोगों में, लड़ने की, मरने की, सेक्रीफाइस होने की, बलिदान देने की। कुछ भी हो जाना चाहिए था, देश को बचाना था, छीनना था उनसे। लेकिन आज के हालात दूसरे। आज देश के बारे में लोग नहीं सोच रहे, जहां तक मैं समझता हूँ। खाने पीने के, इसके उसके बारे में तो सब सोचते हैं, लेकिन देश के बारे में सोच लिया, अपने आप सोच लें। कोई कहता है राम राज्य चल रहा है, कोई कहता है अशोक राज चल रहा है, बस इन बातों में मस्त है। कोई कविता गा रहा है, कोई टेलीविजन पे डिबेट कर रहा है, कोई यूट्यूब पे डिबेट कर रहा है। इन्हीं बातों में देश चल रहा है। देश क्या चल रहा है, कैसे चल रहा है, कोई नहीं जानता। और जो जानते हैं वो बोलते नहीं, लेकिन मैं एक बात बता देना चाहता हूँ कि सब कुछ इतना आसान नहीं होता है। सब कुछ इतना आसान नहीं होता है। देश में बहुत कुछ खोना पड़ता है पाने के लिए, और आज वही समय है खोने का। और क्या कोई खोएगा? सवाल तो ये उठता है, कोई नहीं खोएगा। पाना तो हमें पड़ेगा जो खो दिया है, उठाना तो हमें पड़ेगा जो हम खो चुके हैं। हम जो विश्वास खो चुके हैं, जो अभिमान खो चुके हैं, जो देश के नागरिक की पूंजी होती है, जो एक सम्मान की बात होती है। हम एक समय में कहते थे बाहर जाके, मैं इंडिया से हूँ, बड़ी बड़ी पावर से कहते थे, और लोग कहते थे इंडिया इज वेरी गुड। और आज की बात नहीं है, या 40-45 साल की बात है पहले। इट्स वेरी गुड, इट्स वेरी गुड, बट did we say that after that? Or now we just say that? Then what to do? आखिर क्या करें हम? खाली बोलते रहें, कुछ सोचे नहीं। 140 करोड़ लोगों को कैसे चलाएंगे आगे? इकोनॉमी डाउन हो गई तो ऊपर कैसे उठाएं? सोचना नहीं चाहिए? हम क्या स्टॉक एक्सचेंज के भ्रम में रहें? जॉब नहीं लोगों के पास, सब शांत हैं। नेता तो कह देते हैं इनको काम नहीं आता। चलो मान लेते हैं आपकी बात, काम नहीं आता, तो भाई काम कौन सिखाएगा? काम कौन सा कंट्री सिखाएगा आके? काम सिखाना भी आपकी ड्यूटी में आता है, लेकिन आप वो नहीं करेंगे, कभी नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि आपको ड्यूटी व्यूटी से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है। आपकी गाड़ी चलनी चाहिए, आपको क्या? सोचना बहुत जरूरी है। सोचेंगे तो आगे निकलेंगे। इकोनॉमी और जॉब रिलेटेड तो है, लेकिन एब्सोल्यूटली नहीं है। नौकरी में क्या चाहिए वो बताएगा पक्का, नौकरी में क्या नहीं चाहिए वो बताएगा पक्का। हम नौकरी को लेके बैठ जाएं और कुछ ना करें, वो भी गलत है। ठीक है, कुछ कम्युनिटी के लोग हैं जो नौकरी से अपना गुजारा किए हैं। जब आप 20 साल के थे या मैं था 25 साल का था, उस टाइम के समय को याद करके और आज के समय कंपेयर करके सोचता हूँ, शायद वो समय मेरा था। और जब मेरे बाद की जनरेशन आएगी, उसका दिमाग कुछ और होगा, कुछ और ही दिमाग होगा, कुछ और ही सोचेगी। क्योंकि जो माइंड होता है बच्चे का बहुत तेज तो होता है, बहुत क्रिएटिव होता है, और क्रिएट करता नहीं है। खैर, मेरा तो कहना सिर्फ इतना है कि आंखें बंद मत करके बैठो, दिमाग की बत्ती बुझा के मत बैठो। देश भारत है, बहुत बड़ा है, बहुत पब्लिक है, और सब पब्लिकों के विचार मिल नहीं सकते। इसमें वो लोग भी हैं जो अच्छे हैं, इसमें वो लोग भी हैं जो नॉर्मल हैं, और इसमें वो लोग भी हैं जो गुंडे बदमाश हैं, जो ऊपर हमारे को पकड़ के बैठे। सबसे ऊपर, सबसे ऊपर का मतलब वो जगह जहाँ भगवान बैठता था। अगर हम इतना भी नहीं सोच सकते तो हम क्या सोचेंगे? हम क्या देश को आगे बढ़ाएंगे? कहने को हम आज़ाद हैं, स्वतंत्र हैं, रिपब्लिक हैं, पर क्या हम हैं? क्या हम वास्तव में हैं? कोई भी हमारे विरुद्ध कानून बना दिया जाता है, नियम बना दिया जाता है, अधिनियम बना दिया जाता है, मान लेते। हमें प्रोटेस्ट करने की शक्ति भी नहीं है। हम लिबियन की पब्लिक, हम लेबनान की पब्लिक जितनी भी शक्ति नहीं रखते, हम हांगकांग की पब्लिक की शक्ति भी नहीं रखते। कहने को हम सबसे बड़ी डेमोक्रेसी है दुनिया में। डेमोक्रेसी क्या ऐसे ही कहते हैं? लोकतंत्र क्या ऐसे ही कहते हैं कि गुलाम बन जाओ किसी के, बोल भी ना पाओ, कुछ भी ना पाओ, इतनी गुलामी क्या ठीक है? इतना तो शायद अंग्रेज भी नहीं करते अगर वो होते। लेकिन आपके सामने हो रहा है, अच्छी तरह से हो रहा है। आप देख देख कर नहीं देख सकते। इसका मतलब क्या है? क्या कैसे आगे बढ़ा जाए, क्यों बढ़ा जाए और क्यों ना बढ़ा जाए? क्या हम सब ऐसे ही हाथ पे हाथ रख के बैठे रहें और सरकार कुछ भी करती रहे? हमारे बैंकों के पैसे खा जाए, हम बोले नहीं? कल को मेरे बैंक का पैसा भी खा जाएंगे, वो आपके बैंक का भी खा जाएंगे। जो ले लेके भाग गए वो भाग गए, हमारा पैसा लेके भाग गए। हमने मेहनत की, जिंदगी भर कमाया खाया, सब कुछ किया, जमा किया, और वो लेके भाग जाएं। इसी लोकतंत्र कहते हैं? नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं। ये लोकतंत्र नहीं है। ये उन लोगों के लिए एक बहुत बढ़िया जीवन बिठा के बैठ गए, बहुत बड़ी पावर है उनके पास, बहुत बड़ी शक्ति है उनके पास, जो हमें ये बता रहे हैं कि वो क्या है। मेरा कहना आप लोगों से एक ही है, अपने मान से, अपने माइंड से, अपने मस्तिष्क से गंद निकाल दो पहले। वो गंद ये है कि किसी को फॉलो मत करो, अपने सोचो अपने आप और आगे बढ़ो। ये बातें तो चलती रहेंगी, देश में प्रॉब्लम आती रहेंगी, बहुत बड़ा देश है, बहुत सोसाइटीज़ हैं, बहुत कम्युनिटीज़ है यहाँ पे। लेकिन अगर कोई सोचता है कि हम इनको देश से बाहर निकाल देंगे एक सोसाइटी को, तो ऐसी नौबत नहीं आनी चाहिए, क्योंकि आप किसी को निकाल नहीं सकते यहाँ से। जो यहाँ का नागरिक है वो है, आप उसको दबा नहीं सकते, क्योंकि एक दबाने की भी प्रोसीजर होती है। हम जब मिट्टी भर देते हैं, उसको पानी डाल के उसको कॉम्पैक्ट करते हैं, मशीन चलाते हैं उसके ऊपर, और वो थोड़ी बैठ जाती है। ऐसे ही 2-3 लेयर उसमें लगा देते हैं। वो लेयर लगने के बाद वो आगे चलती है, कॉम्पैक्शन होती है, कॉम्पैक्शन के बाद वो सेट हो जाती है, और उसके बाद वो नीचे आसानी से नहीं आती। आपको आसानी से लाना है उसको आगे, तो उसके लिए आपको आगे आना होगा। ये सब भूल जाना, उस उन्होंने कह दिया ये हमारे कानून है और हम बनाएंगे अपने आप, तो बनाइए ना, किस तरह का है, और आप तो बना नहीं रहे, आप उसी कानून में पढ़ते जा रहे हैं, यार है नहीं। फिर क्या मतलब हुआ इस बात का? हम उन कानूनों पे चलते रहें जो पिछले बने हुए हैं या जो सरकार चाहती है। हमें बोलना होगा। अगर विरोधी दल नहीं है बोलने के लिए, तो हमें अपने लिए तो बोलना होगा। तो हम क्यों नहीं बोले, क्यों छुपा जाए, क्यों नहीं पूछे भाई फैक्ट्रीज क्यों बंद कर दी गई, क्यों नहीं पूछे भाई आपने इतने सारे सरकारी डिपार्टमेंट क्यों बंद कर दिए, यहाँ नहीं पूछे ये यहाँ आपने हमारा नुकसान कर दिया, क्यों ना पूछा जाए। जब ये डैम शुरू किया था इन्होंने गुजरात में, बहुत कुछ किया था इन्होंने, पानी भी डाल दिया, सब कुछ डाल दिया, सब कुछ हो गया, सी सब कुछ हो गया, लेकिन रिजल्ट क्या है? आई वाश की थी इन्होंने, और वही इन्होंने 370 में आई वाश की है। इनको पता ही नहीं इन्होंने क्या किया है। बार बार मैं कहता रहता हूँ, आप समझते ही नहीं है क्या किया है। अपने हाथ में आई हुई चीज फेंक दी, ये किया है इन्होंने। कांग्रेस क्या कहती है मुझे उससे मतलब नहीं है। कांग्रेस भी कोई बहुत इंटेलिजेंट नहीं रह गई है, बात को समझना हर एक के बस का नहीं है। 370 के पीछे हम भाग रहे हैं, भागते जा रहे हैं, बिना समझे क्या चीज है ये। आप भागिए, अच्छा है अगर देश के लिए अच्छा होता है तो, पर होना चाहिए अच्छा। क्या हो रहा है ये सवाल उठता है। अच्छा तो नहीं हो रहा है। इलेक्शन स्टंट था, जीत लिए हार लिए जो भी हुआ, इलेक्शन तो आएंगे जाएंगे, जब तक संविधान रहेगा देश रहेगा, तो आते जाते रहेंगे। स्टंट तो ना करो। अगर आपने कोई सॉलिड स्टेप लिया है तो उसका जवाब भी तो देना चाहिए। आज कश्मीर का क्या हाल है कोई नहीं जानता, प्रैक्टिकली क्या हाल है, लीगल स्टेटस में क्या हाल है कोई नहीं जानता। लीगल स्टेटस हम समझते हैं, लेकिन कौन सुनेगा? कोई सुनना नहीं चाहता, कोई जानना नहीं चाहता। सच्चाई से क्यों दूर लोग भागते हैं मेरी समझ नहीं आता। बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है। आखिर कश्मीर हमारे देश का हिस्सा है, लेकिन ये हिस्सा कितना आगे चल पाएगा ये जानना जरूरी होता है। क्या हम जो कर रहे हैं वो ठीक कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि यहाँ मैं अकेला हूँ, गलत भी हो सकता हूँ। इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि सारे गलत हो जाएंगे यहाँ पे। इस तरह मैं गलत था, दूसरे की कहना कर रहा हूँ, तो उस समय मैं क्या समझता हूँ? क्या मुझे उसको इज्जत देनी चाहिए कि नहीं देनी चाहिए? नहीं चाहिए। इसका मतलब ये है कि अब तक जो भी कहा गया है इस स्तर पे, वो संवैधानिक ठीक से ये नहीं है। ये बात समझना बहुत जरूरी है। जब तक ये बात समझ आ जाएगी, हम बहुत देश। खैर, मेरा फर्ज आपको बताना है। इंग्लिश में भी बता दिया, थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी में बता रहा हूँ, और बाकी लैंग्वेज तो मैं नहीं जानता, मैं क्या बताऊं, सारी लैंग्वेज हम नहीं जानते हैं, लेकिन जितना जानते हैं मैं उतना ही बता सकता हूँ कि भारत के बारे में सोचो। भारत जो हमारे दिलों में बसता है, जो हमारे गांव में बसता है, पब्लिक ने जो समझाना था सरकार को समझा दिया। इतने हेरा फेरी होने के बाद, इतने ईएम की झगड़े होने के बाद, इतने इधर उधर होने के बाद, फिर भी देखो पब्लिक कहाँ पर ला के खड़ा कर दिया सरकार को। ठीक है, आप सरकार बना लेंगे, कुछ कर लेंगे, सवाल वो नहीं है। सवाल ये कि पब्लिक ने बता दिया कि आप ठीक नहीं है, कहीं ना कहीं आपकी गलती हुई है। आप जो हमेशा गलत डायरेक्शन देते हैं लोगों को, ये उसी का उत्तर है जो आज आपको मिल रहा है। झूठ बोलना, सब गलत करना, सबसे सबसे पावरफुल चीज से उठ जाना ठीक नहीं है। एक एक पॉइंट को समझना होता है, एक एक पॉइंट को। आजादी ऐसे ही नहीं मिल गई थी, बड़ा कुछ कहा था, किया था, कितने लोगों की जानें गई थी, कितने लोगों ने अपना नुकसान कर दिया था, अपने मकान छोड़ दिए थे लड़ने के लिए, कुछ पाने के लिए, उस दुनिया को देने के लिए, देश को देने के लिए। उस टाइम बहुत खुश था जब कहा गया था कि देश आजाद हो गया है। लोग इतने फूले समाये थे, हम सब होते हैं, जानते हैं, समाया जाता है, गया जाता है, लेकिन उसके बाद हम चल नहीं पाए सीधी तरह से, हम नहीं चल पाए। और उसी का कारण है कि आज हम फ्रैगमेंटेड हैं। कहने को हम एक देश के हैं, लेकिन अंदर से हम एक देश के नहीं हैं। हमारा अब देश, जो पहले भी मैं कहता था, अब भी कहता हूँ, 68 हो गया। अब आपको सोचना चाहिए, आखिर देश आपका भी है। मैं किसी की बुराई नहीं करने बैठा, मैं तो सिर्फ इतना कह रहा हूं कि संभलना है। आप सोचिए, थोड़ी देर के लिए युद्ध हो रहा है, युद्ध तो पाकिस्तान से ही होना है और वो होने वाला है। मेरा पूरा कैलकुलेशन कह रहा है, अगर मोदी ने अभी कुछ नहीं किया कश्मीर का, विद इन 2-3 डेज अगर नहीं किया, ज्यादा दूर नहीं जाना है, समय आ गया है। कश्मीर की समस्या को तो सॉल्व कर दो। ये हेठ में मत रहो कि हम नहीं करेंगे, करनी तो पड़ेगी। ज्यादा जिद्दबाजी भी अच्छी नहीं होती है। आपने इलेक्शन का बहाना था, कश्मीर का ये करना था, हालांकि इसके करने से ना तो देश की जनता को कुछ मिला, और सच ये है कि देश को भी कुछ नहीं मिला, और सच ये है कि कश्मीर को भी कुछ नहीं मिला। सच ये है कि अगर ये नहीं करते तो कोई नुकसान नहीं था, और हमने किया तो कोई फायदा भी नहीं हुआ। हम बेशक खुश हो लें क्या कि कश्मीर हमारा हो गया, कह लो, कहने में क्या जाता है। आपका तो पहले भी था, जो आज आप कह रहे हैं कश्मीर हमारा देश का हिस्सा हो गया। अरे भाई, पहले भी आपका हिस्सा था, आपकी समझ नहीं आ रहा तो मैं क्या करूं। इसलिए समझ नहीं आ रहा आपको कि आप समझना नहीं चाहते, आप कानून को, कागजों को देखना नहीं चाहते। आप एक मूर्छित अवस्था में हैं। वो मूर्छा से बाहर आइए, उस सपनों की दुनिया से बाहर आइए जिसमें आप नेताओं को देखते रहते हैं। आप आइए, आप दुनिया में किसी से भी बात कीजिए, और बहुत से लोग होंगे रेलवे स्टेशन पे इधर से इधर जा रहे होंगे, आप देखिए कि आपको कौन कहाँ बैठा सकता है। जब आप उस जगह बैठ जाएं, तब बाकी आगे बातें करें। आप अब असम के युवक नेता बन चुके हैं, और सच पूछो तो कैसा नेता और कैसा युवक हमें दिख रहा है। देश, भारत हर फील्ड में टूट रहा है। सोवरेनिटी की वैल्यू खत्म हो चुकी है, समाज की वैल्यू खत्म हो चुकी है। बनियों की और राजपूतों की वैल्यू है, ब्राह्मण्स की वैल्यू है, और आजकल कहीं साथ कुछ ईरान की भी वैल्यू है आज की तारीख में, औरों की भी वैल्यू है, सबकी वैल्यू है, अमेरिका की भी वैल्यू है, दूसरों की भी वैल्यू है, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं सब इन्वॉल्व है। लेकिन हमें उनके भरोसे तो नहीं रहना है। अमेरिका वाला तो कह चुका है, मैं तो मिडिल ईस्ट को छोड़ रहा हूँ, उसने कहा कल, आप पढ़िए न्यूज़। मुझे मिडिल ईस्ट से तंग आ गया हूँ, मुझे क्या करना है, मैं खून की जगह नहीं रहना चाहता, वहाँ खून के धब्बे हैं, मैं उनको देखना नहीं चाहता, मैं मिडिल ईस्ट में पुलिसिंग नहीं कर सकता, मैंने कोई ठेका लिया है सब जगह पुलिसिंग करने का, जिसको करना है कर लीजिए। अगर एक अमेरिका जैसा देश, अमेरिका जैसी पावर ये डिक्लेयर कर सकती है अपने राष्ट्रपति के थ्रू कि ऐसा हम नहीं करेंगे अब, तो आपको समझना चाहिए इसका मतलब क्या है। इसका मतलब वो नहीं जो हम सोचते हैं, बहुत बड़ा मतलब है। हमारे अगेंस्ट भी आवाजें उठ चुकी हैं पूरी दुनिया में, चाहे हमारा प्रधानमंत्री बताए या ना बताए, आपके प्रिंट मीडिया बताएं या ना बताएं, टेलीविजन वाले बताएं या ना बताएं, सच तो यही है कि हमारा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है। पूरी दुनिया में हम बदनाम हो चुके हैं कि हम ह्यूमन राइट्स, मानव अधिकारों का उल्लंघन करते हैं। हम बदनाम हो चुके हैं कि हम सबको तंग करते हैं, और बदनाम हो चुके हैं हम पेश नहीं रहे। ये बात समझनी होगी। वक्त पे कोई साथ नहीं देगा, याद रखिएगा। एक समय था जब रशिया ने साथ दिया था 1971 की लड़ाई में, बहुत साथ दिया था। इसलिए एक कांग्रेस ने एक अच्छे रिलेशन रखे थे इस पार्टी के साथ और बहुत काम आए थे। लेकिन आज हम झूठ पे खड़े हैं, उस टाइम हम झूठ पे नहीं खड़े थे, हम तो आए थे हमारे। और अब क्या होगा ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। वैसे भी सारे विश्व में कुछ ना कुछ गफलत हो रही है। 4-5 जगह आप गिन सकते हैं जहाँ से सारा विश्व परेशान है। फलस्तीन के बारे में आप जानते हैं, गोलन हाइट्स के बारे में आप जानते हैं। अब थोड़ा समुद्र के इस तरफ भी आके देख लें, रेगिस्तान में क्या है। बहुत बड़ा काम है, बहुत बड़ा काम है। वहाँ क्या होना चाहिए, बहुत बड़ा काम है, लेकिन कोई सुधर नहीं रहा। तो कौन सुधरेगा? सोते रहें, सो जाएं। सोते तो हम पहले से ही हैं, और सो जाएं। जागना तो पड़ेगा। आपको शायद लगता नहीं है कश्मीर की प्रॉब्लम क्या है आज की तारीख में। जम्मू एंड कश्मीर की बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है आज की तारीख में। आपको लगता है कि जम्मू सही हो गया है, नहीं हुआ है। जम्मू भी उतना परेशान है जितना कश्मीर परेशान है। जम्मू एंड कश्मीर का रिश्ता बिजनेस का है, अकेले का नहीं। प्रोडक्शन कश्मीर में होती है, उसकी सेल्स जम्मू में होती है, उसकी ट्रेड जम्मू में होती है। और जब ट्रेड बंद तो क्या करेंगे आप? कश्मीर वाला काम नहीं करना चाहता, वो हमारे अधीन नहीं रहना चाहता, तो आप क्या करेंगे? आपके पास कोई सुझाव नहीं, कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं। एक बैठी बिठाई सही चीज को आपने चिंगारी लगा दी। वो एक्सप्लोसिव पहले से थी, आपने उसको बिल्कुल एक्सप्लोसिव कर दिया। इसकी जिम्मेदारी कौन लेगा? क्या भारत के लोग इतने बेवकूफ हैं कि वो समझते नहीं बात को? माना एक सड़क छाप आदमी नहीं समझ सकता, माना एक बहुत अनपढ़ आदमी नहीं समझ सकता, लेकिन जो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, जो लॉयर्स हैं, जो वेल एजुकेटेड हैं, सीए हैं, दूसरे हैं, ग्रेजुएट्स हैं, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट्स हैं, डॉक्टर्स हैं, इंजीनियर्स हैं, वो भी नहीं समझते। क्यों नहीं समझते? मेरा प्रश्न ये है, एक ज्वलंत प्रश्न जो मुझे जीने नहीं दे रहा है, एक आग जो मेरे मन में, मेरे दिमाग में चल रही है कि हम ऐसे क्यों हैं कि हम समझना नहीं चाहते। हम न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करते थे जब पढ़ते थे, थ्योरी पढ़ते थे, फार्मूलों की डेरिवेशन करते थे, सब कुछ करते थे। वहां क्यों करते थे? देश के लिए क्यों नहीं कर सकते? हम क्यों किसी की बात मानते रहते हैं कि ये जो कह रहा है सही कह रहा है, जबकि वो सही नहीं कह रहा है, गलत कह रहा है। हम में अपने आप में विश्वास नहीं है, हम उसके अंधविश्वास को अपना विश्वास मानते हैं। कौन चाहेगा युद्ध करना? मेरा प्रश्न तो ये है। पब्लिक तो नहीं चाहेगी। कहने को कह देते हैं गुस्से में, पिटा दो, मार दो, छीन लो। कहने का क्या है? क्या कर सकते हैं आप? किसको छीन लो, किसको मार दो? दिमाग है आप में? नहीं है। बस जोश दिखा दो, गाली दे दो, ये कर दो, वो कर दो। पाकिस्तान जल रहा है, पाकिस्तान लुट गया है, पाकिस्तान में ये हो गया है, पाकिस्तान में वो हो गया। इसके अलावा भी कुछ सोच है? पाकिस्तान के बारे में तो आपने सोच लिया, और देशों के बारे में भी सोच लो कि वो क्या करेंगे आपका। उनके बारे में आप नहीं सोचेंगे क्योंकि आप अपने बारे में नहीं सोचेंगे। जो इंसान सोचता नहीं है, जो भ्रम जाल में रहता है, उसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता है। भ्रम की दवा कुछ नहीं है, वहम की दवा कुछ नहीं है। देश को संभालना हमने है। ठीक है, सारे लोग नहीं समझ सकते। अगर 25% लोग भी समझ सकते हैं तो काफी है। हम कहते हैं कश्मीर हमारा है, जम्मू हमारा है, पूरा देश हमारा है। संभालना किसको है ये भी तो देखना है। हमारा एक नेता आता है, कुछ ऐसा काम कर देता है कि जो हमारे फेवर में नहीं है, फिर भी हम खुश होते हैं। किस लिए खुश होते हैं हमें नहीं पता। मैं सारे कागज की डिटेल्स लगा रखता हूँ। जब भी मैं ये वीडियो बनाता हूँ मैं पेस्ट कर देता हूँ डिटेल्स को। आप देख सकते हैं मैंने क्या लिखा है या कॉपी किया है, पेस्ट किया है। पहली बात तो ये कि हमें लड़ना ही नहीं चाहिए था उन लोगों से। वो हमारे भाई बहन है, हमारे देश का हिस्सा है। लेकिन हमने लड़ाई की, तलवार से नहीं की, टॉर्चर करके की, उनके हक छीन के किए। एक बात बताइए, अगर 370 को टच नहीं किया जाता, आप सोचिए कि क्या फर्क पड़ जाता। बताइए मुझे, कोई सोचिए तो सही थोड़ी देर के लिए। आखिर आपके माइंड में एक ही चीज रहती है कि हमको वहां की जमीन खरीदनी थी, इसके अलावा कोई बात नहीं है। हम वहां जाके बस सकते थे। आप ये भूल जाते हैं कि क्या आपका एम वहां बसना है या था? क्या वो जगह इतनी बड़ी है कि जो भी यहाँ जाएगा वहां जाके सो जाएगा, खेल लेगा, खा लेगा, पी लेगा? अगर ये सोच आपकी है तो ये सोच की बधाई आपको, मुझको नहीं। डिस्कस्ड a lot with you people. What should happen? बहुत बात कर ली, क्या होना चाहिए? होना ये चाहिए कि आप फोर्स करें, दबाव डालें सरकार पे कि जो भी तुमने किया है उसका धन्यवाद, लेकिन अब ऐसा होना चाहिए ताकि जो दूसरे के अंदर आग लगी है वो ठंडी हो जाए। वो ठंडी करेंगे तो आगे बढ़ेंगे, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम है। मैं ठोक बजा के कह रहा हूँ, छुप के नहीं कह रहा, एनालाइज करके कह रहा हूँ। हमने गलत किया है, भारत ने गलत किया, और आज उसी भारत की गलती से पाकिस्तान चार मार के बैठा है हमारे खिलाफ। क्यों हम सो जाते हैं बार बार? क्यों हम समझते नहीं? आप सोचिए, थोड़ा फिर सोचिए, अगर कल युद्ध हो जाए पाकिस्तान से, जो कि आज आने वाला है, वो तैयारी कर रहा है, वो प्रिपेयर्ड है। इमरान खान ने आदेश दे दिए हैं अपने मिलिट्री को, अपनी एयरफोर्स को, सबको कि तैयार रहिए। हमारे भी तैयार होंगे, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा, लेकिन ऐसी नौबत क्यों आएगी? क्या लड़ाई से कश्मीर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगी? तो ऐसी नौबत क्यों आने दे रहे हैं? हमें कश्मीर के लोगों की चिंता क्यों नहीं है? हमें वहां की जमीन की ही चिंता क्यों है? क्या ये प्रश्न नहीं उठेगा? हम ये क्यों नहीं सोचते कि वो लोग भी हमारे लोग हैं? हम क्यों कह देते हैं कि सारे बदमाश हैं? क्यों कह देते हैं? किसके कहने पे कह देते हैं? और माना सारे बदमाश भी हैं तो उसका क्या इलाज है? उसका इलाज ये है कि उनको मार्शल लॉ करके दबा दो? नहीं, नहीं कर सकते। सिविलियंस को ऐसे नहीं दबाया जा सकता। और फिर हम दुनिया में वो नेशन नहीं है सबको पैसे देने की हिम्मत रखते हो, नहीं रख सकते हो। हमको खुद ही सोचना होगा। कोई देश आके हमारी हेल्प नहीं करेगा, ना वार से पहले ना वार के बाद, क्योंकि देश हमारा है, हमें देश की सोचनी है। हम देश की नहीं सोचेंगे तो कोई नहीं सोचेगा। और सोचे कैसे? युद्ध हो गया, सोचिए, आपको लग नहीं रहा होगा, आप मानेंगे नहीं, लेकिन होने जा रहा है। अगर यही हाल रहा कश्मीर का जो आज है, तो युद्ध तो हो रहा है, अंदर अंदर तो हो रहा है, बस एक्सपोज होने की बात है। एक्सपोज होगा, बड़ी शांति से होगा, बड़ी इज्जत से होगा, बड़ी पावर से होगा। एक्सपोजर के टाइम हमारे हाथ में एक कह सकते सुल्फा होगा, बाण होगा। अब बातें इतनी करने का ज्यादा फायदा भी नहीं है, क्योंकि बातें समझने वाले भी बहुत कम होते हैं, और जो समझते हैं वो एक्शन लेते हैं। हमारी सरकार के जो लोग हैं वो एक्शन से ज्यादा नाम में विश्वास रखते हैं। वो कहते हैं बस हमारे को कहना चाहिए, लोग कहें देखो क्या बात है, देखो मोदी मुमकिन है। इन बातों से कुछ नहीं होगा। अगर युद्ध, एटम बम युद्ध हो गया, न्यूक्लियर युद्ध हो गया, तो सोचिए क्या होगा, और होने कौन देगा, कौन होने देगा। हमें इतनी भी ताकत नहीं है कि हम दुनिया से लड़ लें, नहीं लड़ सकते। क्वेश्चन वही लोग उठाएंगे जो लोग आपके साथ दिखते हैं। क्वेश्चन वही लोग उठाएंगे कि रोको इसको, दोनों पार्टियां उसके तरफ से शोर मचेगा, रोको इसको, लेकिन वो रुकेगा नहीं, क्योंकि आप लोगों की बेइज्जती करने में विश्वास रखते हैं। भुट्टो की बेइज्जती हुई, उसके लगे बेइज्जती हुई, और किसी की बेइज्जती हम जान लीजिए। कोई सीधा नहीं है दुनिया में, हर आदमी कुछ ना कुछ चाहता है। आपको पता होना चाहिए कि एग्रीमेंट भी हुआ था रोड का, उसने लिखा है कि इवन कुछ भी चीज को संभालना है, संभालिए। आज हमारे पास है, कल को नहीं रहेगा, तो क्या करेंगे? मेरी सलाह है सरकार को कि थोड़ा सा दिमाग से काम ले, भूल जाए 370 को भी, उनको समझा दे कि हम आपको वापस दे रहे हैं। अभी वो हालत नहीं है हमारी कि हम संभाल पाए इस बात को, क्योंकि हमने मानव अधिकारों का उल्लंघन किया है। इस बात से हम भाग नहीं सकते। हाँ, अगर ये उल्लंघन नहीं किया होता तो कोई बात नहीं थी, थोड़े बहुत डिमॉन्स्ट्रेशन होते, थोड़े शोर मचते, और बात आराम से बैठ जाती। बुला लेते दो चार को, बात कर लेते, समझा देते, 2 4 10 मीटिंग हो जाती, ये बात खत्म हो जाती। लेकिन नहीं, एक ऐसा पैनिक फैलाया गया, एक ऐसा शोर मचाया गया जो कि प्रॉब्लम से क्रिएट करता है। और कि हम बड़े खुश हो जाते हैं बात बात पे, ये जाने बिना कि इसका रिजल्ट क्या होगा। वही हुआ, हमने रिजल्ट देखा नहीं, चश्मा वाला नहीं, और हम कहाँ से कहाँ आ गए, कहाँ से चले थे कहाँ आ गए। पीछे वाले बेवकूफ नहीं थे जो 1947 से पावर में थे, आने वाले लोगों ने 2019 में बेवकूफ समझ लिया उनको, लेकिन स्वयं बेवकूफ बन गया। पहले भी ह्यूमन राइट्स के आपने वायलेशन किए होंगे जो दुनिया नहीं जानती थी, आज जान चुकी है पूरी दुनिया में। कनाडा से लेके और फार ईस्ट तक सारी दुनिया जानती है कि हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं। हम मना कर रहे हैं कि हम सही सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम तो है। बाकी देश कैसे भी डाइजेस्ट कर सकते थे, हमारा देश डाइजेस्ट नहीं करेगा बेइज्जती को। इजराइल जितना मर्जी पीटता रहे, उसे शर्म नहीं है, फिलिस्तीन को पीटता है, पीटता रहता है, पीटता रहता है। चाइना, तुर्की वालों को पीटता रहता है, कोई शर्म नहीं है किसी को। लेकिन हम बेशर्म नहीं है, हमें अधिकार नहीं था जो करने का, हमने किया। अपने घर के अंदर अपने परिवार के सदस्यों को नाराज करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, और नाराज कर दो उनको तो वापस लाना बहुत मुश्किल होता है। हमने वही किया है। उन साथियों को, उन अपने देश के लोगों को जो जम्मू कश्मीर के नाम में रहते थे, उनको हमने विश्वास का खो दिया है। हम उनके विश्वास के पात्र नहीं। और ये बहुत बड़ी दुर्घटना है हमारी। दुर्घटना तो हो रहा है, इसमें घटना की कोई चीज नहीं है। दुर्घटना तो दुर्घटना है। अगर हमें थोड़ा भी दिमाग होता तो हम थोड़ा धैर्य से काम लेते, लेकिन नहीं, हम वो करेंगे जो किसी ने नहीं किया। और आज हालात ये है कि हम एक बहुत बहुत खतरनाक समय में पहुंच रहे हैं, जिसका हर्जाना हम सबको भुगतना पड़ेगा। ईगो इतनी बढ़ गई है कि उसके सामने कोई बैठ नहीं सकता। नाक का सवाल आ चुका है, हम हैं जो कुछ है। अरे कितना लोगों को समझाओगे, कहाँ तक समझाओगे? सब जानते हैं, सब जानते हैं क्या प्रॉब्लम है। हमें सब कहेंगे, और कहीं प्रॉब्लम होगी तो उनको नहीं कहेंगे। जब बदनामी होती है, कहते हैं बद अच्छा बदनाम हुआ। अब हम बदनाम हो चुके हैं ह्यूमन राइट्स के मामले में, मानवाधिकार मामले में। और अब जहाँ कुछ हुआ भी ना हो तो वही कहा जाएगा कि ये लोग ये लोग दोषी हैं, इन लोगों ने गलत काम किया है, इन लोगों को समझना चाहिए। क्योंकि वो लोग तो चुपचाप बैठे हैं जिनके ऊपर आपने एक्शन लिया है। वो कुछ नहीं कह रहे आपको, आप उनको आर्डर दे रहे हैं, वो मान नहीं रहे। आप जबरदस्ती उनसे स्लेवरी बॉन्ड साइन करा रहे हैं कि 1 साल तक आप चुप रहेंगे। तो इससे क्या साबित होता है? आप क्या किसी के मन को दबा सकते हैं? आप क्या किसी को कुछ कह सकते हैं कि इस बात को करोगे तब ये ठीक है? वो नहीं देगा स्पीच, लेकिन माइंड आपका कैसे साफ करोगे उसको? आप वो किससे बात करेगा तो कैसे रोकोगे उससे? ऐसी बातें करने का मतलब होता है प्रॉब्लम से भाग जाना। वी आर रनिंग अवे फ्रॉम प्रॉब्लम्स। हम प्रॉब्लम्स को समझ के सॉल्व करने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहे, वी आर ट्राइंग टू एस्केप प्रॉब्लम। ये कब तक चलेगा? आखिरकार इसका फैसला तो आना चाहिए। कोई अब 5 साल वाला केस तो नहीं है, तो करंट केस है कि अभी हमें सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, आप नहीं कर रहे सॉल्व, तो भाई इसमें किसका फायदा है? ये भी हमको सोचना चाहिए। फिर आगे चले और सोचें, अगर कुछ अच्छा नहीं हुआ तो सहन नहीं सकेंगे लोग। मान लीजिए, एक कल्पना कीजिए, युद्ध हो जाता है, न्यूक्लियर वार हो जाती है, हम कहाँ होंगे? क्या रोक पाएंगे? किसी में इतनी शक्ति नहीं, ना फौज में, ना आर्मी में, ना किसी में, ना मिलिट्री में, नेवल फोर्स में, कि उस चीज को रोक पाए। क्योंकि वो शक्ति है। जो पहले शुरू करेगा उसका जवाब तो देने वाले ने दिया है, और वो बढ़ता ही जाएगा, होता ही जाएगा। अभी जैसा इन्होंने कहा, हमने नीलम वैली में जाके, नीलम में सिटी में जाके हमने उनके कैंपों को तोड़ा। सच तो यह है कि झूठ बोला इन्होंने, और सच तो ये भी है कि वो पहले जो कहा था लोकसभा के समय में वो भी झूठ ही था। क्यों करते हैं ऐसा? इन्होंने हरासमेंट की। 5 अगस्त से उन लोगों की सड़क से पकड़ पकड़ के लोगों को लाए, देखा आर्मी के कैंप बनाइए, यहाँ पे हमारे गोडाउन्स हैं, वेयर हाउसेस हैं। जबरदस्ती लोगों को सड़क से पकड़ के लाए और उनसे काम कराया, और बाद में बोलते हमने नहीं कराया। तो ये सब नहीं चलेगा। ठीक है, आप मिलिट्री हैं, आप डिफेंस हैं, आपका हक बनता है, लेकिन एक चीज की लिमिट होती है। ऐसा मत होने दो कि देश बदनाम हो जाए। ऐसा तो मत होने दो पाकिस्तान वाला अगले दिन इंटरनेशनल डेलीगेट्स ले आया वहां, देखो जी इन्होंने हमारे यहाँ हमला किया, कहते हैं कि आतंकवादियों के कैंप हैं ये। लेकिन वहां सब नहीं थे। इनके आदमियों को भी बुलाया गया कि आइए आप भी विटनेस बनिए, लेकिन हमारे आदमी वहां नहीं गए। कहते थे कि परमिशन नहीं है। ठीक है, आप नहीं गए, कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन इससे क्या होगा? क्या आपने कश्मीर का हल कर लिया? जब तक, फिर बताते हैं, कश्मीर का हल नहीं होने वाला। जब तक ये बाहर बाहर से देखेंगे, हम जब तक उन लोगों से मिलेंगे नहीं, बात नहीं करेंगे, उनको अपने दिल की बात नहीं बताएंगे, उनको नहीं समझाएंगे कि आप हमारे हैं, क्योंकि उनको धक्का लग चुका है, वो धोखा खा चुके हैं आपसे, वो आपकी बात में विश्वास नहीं कर रहे आजकल, चाहे छोटा बच्चा हो या 80-90 साल का बूढ़ा हो। आज की बात में हमारा भारत, हमारा इंडिया उनके लिए एक पराया है। उनके अंदर एक तस्वीर बन चुकी है, एक माइंड में एक फिल्म बन चुकी है कि ये लोग 135 करोड़ लोग हमारे साथ नहीं हैं। और ये बहुत बड़ी बात है सोचना ऐसा, ये लोग हमारे साथ नहीं हैं तो हम क्यों इनके साथ रहें? क्या ये प्रश्न नहीं उठेगा? जो लोग 70 साल से 72 साल से शांति से रह रहे थे, ठीक है वो डिस्प्यूटेड एरिया है, जो भी है, और ठुक ठुक होती रहती है, लोगों में पत्थरबाजी हो गई, उसको दूर रख के अगर आप सोचें, क्यों नहीं हम उनके बारे में सोचा? क्यों हमने एक दो लीडर के हाथ में ताली चाला ताला दोनों दे दिया कि आप जो करो होगा, और हम हाँ में हाँ मिलाएंगे? हाँ में आप मिलाइए, इसमें कोई दुख नहीं है, सरकार है। लेकिन एक आदमी भी यदि कभी कोशिश दे देता है तो वो क्या होता है? आपकी कंसेंट से कुछ नहीं होना, आपको मिसलीड करके आपकी हाँ में हाँ मिलवाई जा सकती है, लेकिन वार तो रोकी नहीं जा सकती है। आपके पास क्या रास्ता है वार रोकने का, आपको सोचना चाहिए। वार न हमारे हक में है, न दूसरे देश के हक में है, किसी के हक में नहीं है। हक में जब तक थी तो ऐसी, ये बातें जब तक हम समझेंगे नहीं, हम कश्मीर की प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करेंगे नहीं, कुछ होने वाला नहीं है। कश्मीर हमारा है, जम्मू हमारा है, खाली कहने से हमारा नहीं हो जाता। कागज छोड़ो परे, कागज तो इन्होंने खत्म कर दिए सारे। इन्होंने 370 हटा के, असलियत है यही, इनको समझ नहीं है। 370 जो कि कहता था मैं तुम्हारे संविधान का हिस्सा हूं, मैं भारत के संविधान का हिस्सा हूं, और मैं वही हूं जो मैं चाहता था इंस्ट्रूमेंट रिलैक्सेशन में, उसको इन्होंने हटा दिया। इसका मतलब है इंस्ट्रूमेंट रिलैक्सेशन भी हटा दिया, और इसका मतलब है जम्मू कश्मीर का संविधान भी हटा दिया। जब आपने सारी चीजें हटा ही दी, इसका मतलब ये भी तो है ना कि वो लोग अपने आप को बिल्कुल अलग समझे। अब क्या अधिकार है उनको नहीं समझने का? जो 30-35-40 साल से लड़ते आ रहे थे, आज उनकी पोजीशन देख लो और अपनी पोजीशन देख लो। कहने को कुछ भी कह सकते हैं आप, आपके कहने से क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? सच्चाई तो सच्चाई रहेगी। वो लोग जिनको आपने 81 दिन से दबा के रखा है आज की तारीख में, और जो आप साइन लिए जा रहे हैं, हम बोलेंगे नहीं जेल से निकल जाओ, बोलेंगे नहीं, ये सब उल्टी पड़ने वाली है बहुत, क्योंकि इसकी कोई जस्टिफिकेशन नहीं बनती है। 370 आप कह सकते हैं जी हमारा इंटरनल मैटर है, हाथ मत लगाइए, उसमें आपको कोई कुछ नहीं कह रहा। लेकिन जहां तक मानव अधिकार का सवाल है, हम गलत हैं। कोई कह देता है जी पंडितों को भगाया था, उसका बदला है। क्या बदला है? क्यों भगाया था पंडितों को? आपको जहां मालूम है? हम बांधना जानना चाहते, बस ये गलत है, ये हमारी आर्मी को पीटते हैं, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं। ये बातें कोई मीनिंग नहीं रखती हैं जब बात अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हो जाए। आप माने या ना माने, आज की तारीख में कश्मीर एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्टेज पे बन चुका है। यूएस कमेटी में भी बात की गई है, यूरोपियन यूनियन में भी बात की गई है, और अरब में भी बात की गई है, ओआईसी में भी बात की गई है, बातें चल रही हैं, इंग्लैंड में बात की गई है। कोई है ऐसी जगह आज की तारीख में जहां ये बात ना की गई? यही सोचने की जरूरत है। सोचने की जरूरत ये है कि हम इस समस्या से कैसे बाहर आए। कर तो हमने दिया, हमने उन लोगों को तंग भी कर दिया, 370 भी हटा दिया, जेएन के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन भी हटा दिया, इंस्ट्रूमेंट सेशन भी हटा दिया। इसका मतलब है कि हमने अपने पैरों पे कुल्हाड़ी मार दी। क्योंकि हम नहीं समझ सकते हैं कोऑर्डिनेशन क्या होती है, हम नहीं समझ सकते हैं कि कम्युनिकेशन क्या होती है, कम्युनिकेशन हम नहीं समझ सकते, बहुत चीज़ें हो सकती हैं, लेकिन हमने नहीं किया, समझा नहीं, ना समझना चाहते। क्यों नहीं चाहते हम नहीं जानते। एक ऐसा कांड किया इन्होंने, आ जाओ वापिस अमरनाथ से। अरे क्या हो गया था यार, इतनी आफत क्यों? क्योंकि आपको इलेक्शन का ध्यान था। और देखिए, मत मत देने वाले ने, आप वोटर ने आपकी बात को कंसीडर ही नहीं किया। अगर वो कंसीडर किया होता तो बात कुछ और होती। जितनी सीटें आप लाइन से डबल आती। आपने हरियाणा में 75 का क्लेम किया, 40 भी आपकी नहीं आई पूरी तरह से, मतलब आप आधे से नीचे पे आ गए। आपका क्लेम फेक था, आपने पब्लिक ओपिनियन को पढ़ा नहीं। आप देख लीजिए महाराष्ट्र में भी यही चीज चल रही है। जो कहते थे कि हम कांग्रेस, हम इनको छोड़ेंगे नहीं, मारेंगे, इनको देश से बाहर निकालेंगे, विशेष से कन्या से बाहर निकालेंगे, लेकिन नहीं निकाल पाए। प्रॉब्लम तो वहीं की वहीं है। अगर आप समझदार हैं, आपको युद्ध रोकना होगा। और जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों से बात करनी होगी। मत कीजिए आप लीडर से बात, हम बात नहीं करते। लीडर अगर आपको पसंद नहीं है तो मत कीजिए उससे बात। लेकिन लोग तो लीडर नहीं है, लोग तो ये बात पूछेंगे, करेंगे, और पूछ रहे हैं, साइलेंट रह के पूछ रहे हैं। एक होता है तलवार से विरोध, बंदूक से विरोध, बॉम्ब फेंकने का विरोध, पत्थर मारने का विरोध, शोर मचाने का विरोध। एक होता है मौन धारण। और जब मौन धारण होता है तो बाकी धारण रखे रह जाते हैं। ये भी एक तरह से महाभारत का युद्ध चल रहा है। बात को समझने की कोशिश कीजिए। समय बार बार नहीं आता है। अभी समय है इस चिंता को मिटाने का, इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने का। अगर हम कर पाए तो, नहीं तो युद्ध तो है। पाकिस्तान ने मानना नहीं है, उन्होंने कश्मीर के पीछे पड़े हैं वो लोग, और हमने भी नहीं मानना है। हम अपने आप को दिखाने के लिए करें कि ये गलत है, हम सही हैं, और हम कहेंगे हम गलत हैं, वो सही है। लेकिन बाद में बात तो वही करेगा जो आएगा काम करने। इनकी तरफ से वही बताएगा कि क्या चल रहा है और क्या नहीं चल रहा है, क्या इसका स्टेटस है, क्या नहीं है। जब तक कोई वो नहीं आती, तो सबको धन्यवाद, थैंक यू वेरी मच, जय भारत। यही मैं कह सकता हूँ। युद्ध बचा लो, इतना ही काफी है अगर आप बचा पाए। नहीं तो युद्ध है, वार की फेस करना। जब एटम बम चलेंगे, न्यूक्लियर बम चलेंगे, जो कि बचाए जा सकते हैं अभी भी। धन्यवाद।